Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over 5 gold makers to see right now. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today this is going to be 5 gold makers to see. Now this video is more or less people who have actually been putting in a lot of work as of Shadowlands, and I just want to send a bit of love their way in the grand scheme of things. As I like to do this like once every 3 months, is do like a little bit of a shout out to people who I've found over the past few months, and then who are actually putting in a lot of work and do deserve a bit more love as well as that. So that being the case, this is people who have actually been putting in a lot of effort when it comes towards Shadowlands, and I just want to actually just share the love. Other than that, let's just jump into number 1, which is Penguiner 2GT. I don't know how to pronounce your name properly, but I do see you post your videos into the community content on the GG Discord, and aside from that, I have been watching your stuff quite regularly. It is actually quite good content, and I'm rather loving it. You've actually been putting in a lot of the work for actually Shadowlands, and a lot of the stuff is really helpful in the grand scheme of things. I've been loving the actual content that's actually been coming out. Now, I would highly recommend watching this guy. I would actually suggest watching this person, as overall a lot of their content is actually really helpful in the grand scheme of things, and it's short and concise, and it just fits the bill quite well. This is pretty damn good and is a great thing in order to see, because some people do like to they want to know the farm, that's it, they want to go. And that is pretty much what you deliver. It's really good content overall, and I rather enjoy it. It's actually kind of helpful for myself when I'm actually doing some stuff, because I've actually learned a couple of little nits and tricks from all of that, and just want to send the love that way. Now, coming in at number 2, and the person I've been watching probably the most of, and that is Solheim. And this guy is just insane. He is posting like every 5 minutes is by the time I can see, and it's just insane. The thing of note for him is he is covering pretty much everything when it comes towards gold making. So this could be BOE farming, vendor flips, and all that stuff. It actually is very good content, and I actually do find some of this stuff to actually quite good. I was watching one of his videos like a week ago on some of the BOE farms, and I am actually really considering doing a BOE farm, even though I'm not the biggest fan of those as a more of a solo farmer. But I am really considering doing that, because I'm like looking at the gold value and I'm like, it's worth a go. But other than that, definitely putting in the effort when it comes towards Shadowlands and all that stuff, and thoroughly enjoying his content. I actually spoke to him probably about a week ago or something to that effect. But aside from all of that, his stuff is very, very good, and is very, very frequent as well, very consistent when it comes towards just pure content coming out, and is relatively helpful in the grand scheme of things when it comes towards gold making. So if you're looking for anything that is pretty much anything gold making, I would highly recommend jumping over to him, because he is very good at what he's actually doing. Is just showing you what type of farms are doing well, what is the likely gold that you're going to be getting, blah blah, and following on to that. Aside from all of that, let's move into number 3, which is AgnusDeiTV, or AgnusDeiTV. I don't know how to actually pronounce that last little bit. I think it's D. But aside from that, I've seen you on my community content Discord, part of the Discord, and overall I've been thoroughly enjoying your content. It has incredibly increased over the last couple of months. Over the last month or so, it's been pretty damn good. I'm loving the content at this moment in time. It's very good in the grand scheme of things. I'm thoroughly enjoying a lot of the actual farms that he's actually covering, and Agnus is doing really well in the grand scheme of things. The only thing that I would say is he's not getting that much love in sub-wise, so I would like to just send a load of you guys, if that would be possible, over to this guy, because he's really putting in the effort and deserves a lot more love than what is reflected at this moment in time. Aside from all of that, I'm thoroughly enjoying the content, and I'm actually watching it as soon as the video is posted. The videos are actually short enough that I can actually watch that in my break at work, so I just sit there and I just watch it while having a cup of tea, and yeah, very loving the content at this moment in time. Of note for that is very short, very concise, and it works very well. So that being the case, let's move into number 4, and that is Zaaif Gold Guides. Now, this guy has actually been flying under the radar for me. I've seen a couple of his videos pop up, and overall I've been like, oh yeah, I'll watch it at a later date, I'll watch it at a later date. I finally actually got around to watching this guy, and damn, his videos are pretty damn good. The thing of note for him is he covers a wide variety of gold making, and to be honest, I'm thoroughly enjoying the content. It's pretty damn good. Aside from all of that, definitely want to just share the love out there for all of that stuff, and is definitely putting in a lot of effort at this moment in time as of Shadowlands, so that is something we can do right there. I very much enjoy the actual gold guides and just watching those, as well as definitely putting in the effort when it comes towards like the brand new release of Shadowlands and finding all of these new farms and what you can actually do. Majority of the farms that I've actually watched of his is the instant respawn, is the BOE ones that are actually selling for like stupid amounts of gold at this moment in time. Overall, I am finding his content to be really good in the grand scheme of things, so definitely looking out right there for any future videos for that. Aside from that, let's move into number 5, and the person that has been putting in a hell of a lot of effort when it comes towards Shadowlands, and that is Komlit. Komlit, actually, I've been watching Komlit for years, even before I even had my own channel. Yes, I do remember actually being called Mustaches, or what, something to that effect, and I used to watch his stuff all the time. Now, aside from that, been pumping out the content throughout Shadowlands, and a lot of the content is really helpful in the grand scheme of things. A lot of information is actually compacted into a specific video, and a lot of work has been done into that. In the grand scheme of things for his actual content, I've been very thoroughly enjoying his actual videos, and for the most part I've actually been enjoying a lot of what he's actually been doing in the grand scheme of things. Aside from all of that, Komlit is pretty much awesome, and I do talk to him quite regularly, probably like once or twice a week, and I do enjoy his content in the grand scheme of things, as I've been watching for a very long time. So I'd highly recommend going and checking him out, as he puts a lot of information into a very digestible format, which is very handy for us gold makers because we just want the answers. Bing, bang, boosh. Aside from all of that, guys, that is pretty much 5 gold makers I would like to share the love to, or 5 makers you should see. And other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. If you want to support the channel and help make the channel even better, then why not check out the Patreon? Members get additional info, gold making resources, and Patreon specific content. The link is located in the description down below. Thank you, and have an awesome day.